Right, Christina, we're speaking about 21st century learning today. What do you want to see change the most in the education system in South Africa?
I think entities like Curro is doing a great job, but let's be fair, they might reach 20% of the population. We sit with 80% of our learners that's been taught the way that their parents, their great-grandparents have been taught. And I think what we need in education today is a complete change in the way we approach education. What we're doing is we're providing schools with tablets, we're giving them access to content, but that's basically just the first step. It's not a change away from what we've done in the 1800s. The quote, the Claxton quote, where the brain is a muscle, not a bucket. I just love that because with digital technology and content, you can just add more knowledge into that bucket. You're not necessarily teaching the children how to apply it in the world. And I think what we need to do is we need to ensure that our teachers are being educated to take this technology, to have excellent content, and then they need to make a mind shift, a paradigm shift, and start teaching in a digital fashion, in an e-learning fashion, where and to give you a practical example, instead of just telling children about their environment, is go to Google Maps, let them find the school, construct a lesson around where they see the school in the map. So a complete new way of teaching is what we need in this country today.
With limited resources, how do we get this education to all of the teachers in our country?
I think everybody needs to play a role there. As an educational publishing company, Via Africa have now launched what we call the Via Africa Digital Education Centre, and we've developed courses to train teachers on how to use technology in the classroom. It's been endorsed by SACE, the South African Council of Educators, for personal development points. So I think that's the first step. We can do it from a publishing company side, the government will do it from their side, but I do think everybody needs to join hands, and we need to acknowledge that the experience and the skills that our teachers have today is not necessary, is what they need to take the children forward. And we need to be giving them a forum where they can get those knowledge, where they can acquire those skills. That's everybody's responsibility.
What would you like to see government do moving forward to help implement this change?
I think the biggest job for government is to ensure that all teachers are trained properly. I really do believe that we can give them all the equipment, we can give them we can enable them with technology, but if they don't have the skills to apply it in the classroom in an educationally sound way, it's not going to change, and that's government's biggest responsibility.
Do you think teachers are reluctant to change?
Well, everybody is reluctant to change. It depends on how easy or how difficult you make it for them. We, in our own experience as a company, we took digital technology to really rural areas. We exposed teachers and learners to it that never had access to it before. And we've seen tremendous changes within a very short period of time because we regularly engage with them. And that's another important point in terms of teacher training. You cannot go and train a teacher for 2 hours and leave. In terms of technology, you have to sit with them in the environment where they're going to apply that technology with the learners and train them in a hands-on way. You have to go away and you have to come back and you have to assess, have they acquired the skills, have they applied, and train them again. So it's a process, it's not a once-off engagement.
How long do you think it will take for our classrooms to be fully future ready?
Well, it depends on what's being done. I think rolling out tablets and content is step one. If we stop there, it's never going to happen. If we do engage with proper teacher training and on a regular, ongoing basis, a hands-on training process, then it might happen sooner. But it's a process that has started. It's not going to stop. The momentum has started. So I think we need to steer it in the right direction, and we can get there.